you can actually import in your supplier invoices from the MyInvoice portal directly into your AutoCount. Hi, my name is Dex, and we have been actually building this channel to help AutoCount's users to maximize the software usage as we go into the AI generation. Alright, so as we move into this e-invoice era, AutoCount has been working on different ways to make life easier for its user, and one of the way they have been doing is this function to import in e-invoice that has been validated by your suppliers. So how you actually going to do it? All you just need to do is you come to e-invoice here, come to import Supplier E-Invoice. Okay, so first thing you need to do is, of course, you press the sync. Sync is actually to pull in the data from the MyInvoice portal. Okay, so you can select your date range and you press start sync. Once you press start sync, the invoices will then appear at your table like this. Okay, so let's say for example today I want to convert this invoice into my system. So all I just need to do is I can just double click into here. Okay, so what happens is I can come here to convert to purchase invoice, or I can come here, I can say convert to AP invoice. Okay, so for today's example, let's say I want to convert to AP invoice. I click AP invoice here. It comes into my AP invoice. I just need to select my supplier, say example MyConsult. Okay, and then from here, purchase account, I can select which purchase account do I want. So let's say example this is a purchase, then I can go purchase account code, and then all I just need to do is I press save. Okay, so of course there's some issue here, unable to save invoice due to the financial is different from the total. Okay, so we just need to make sure the amount is correct. So example, this is actually with a service tax, right? So we can actually manually want to change it as well, or we can actually select our purchase service tax account code, say 6% or 8%. Oh, sorry, this is 10%. So come to purchase 10%, then we press save. Okay, so done, close. Okay, so what happens is if you go back to your purchase invoice here, AP invoice, you'll be able to see now the transaction is here with the e-invoice UUID as well. Okay, so some of my clients actually ask me, Dex, actually I use the purchase order feature, and how can I link it into with this UUID, right? So let's say example we close this one. So we go to my purchase order, then after let's say we convert to purchase invoice. So what happens is we just take an example for the MyConsult. Okay, so MyConsult here. So I have this invoice I have already converted into the purchase invoice. Okay, so of course now you can see my UUID is not inside there, and I want to link it to the UUID. So how you can actually do this is you can come to e-invoice here. You can come to import supplier invoice now. So what happens is instead of just synchronizing like that, we actually have this function called reconcile. So we press reconcile, we open the date range, and then we filter. Okay, so again we open the date range, and then we inquiry. So you can see there's this thing called partially match, and it will link together with my invoice itself. So you can tell me, say, okay, this in my system is PI number 123, and then it will link together with all my details here. Okay, everything sounds good. All I just do is I tick it here and I press update. I say yes, I press OK. Close this now. Now when I close my system here, I refresh MyConsult. Let's scroll down. MyConsult 9972. Now you can see the UID is already here. Okay, so this is actually how easy it is for you now to actually import your supplier invoices directly from the e-invoice portal and together with the validated UUID. Alright, so do leave a comment below if you'd like us to cover another topic. Thank you.